Hi beautiful, welcome to my channel. In today's video we are going to be going over my entire blush collection. I'm going to be showing you swatches of most of the blushes in my collection, all of the ones that I truly enjoy using, and I'll tell you some details about formulation, shades, and performance on all of my blushes. Plus I did declutter a couple of them, so we will go over those as well and why, and my blush organization system. So a lot of talk about blushes is what we are going to do in this video. If you are excited for it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see how I created this eye look right here, make sure you are following me on Instagram because I will be posting a little tutorial over there. Okay, now let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the plan for today is to tackle this drawer. In this drawer I have both my blushes and my highlighters. As you can see, it is overflowing, and so I have made space in the drawer below it to go ahead and separate my blushes and highlighters. I just have some random products down here, but the goal is to get this drawer to be exclusively my blush drawer, and then I will go ahead and move my highlighters to the bottom drawer. In the process of organizing both of these, I'm going to go over my entire blush collection today, and if I have any blushes that I'm not super obsessed with that I want to declutter, then of course I will go ahead and do that as well. Also, in this drawer up here I have one of these organizers that I got from the Container Store, and I bought 3 more of these because I want to put one of these in my highlighter drawer. And then we are also going to do the same video for powder and bronzers, so I am going to be reorganizing my whole collection basically, and I hope that you guys are here for the journey. I think I'm going to start today by just taking everything out and separating my blushes from my highlighters. Okay, so I went ahead and took everything out of my drawer. I divided the blushes from the highlighters, and you're looking at my entire blush collection right here. Already, I feel like this video is going to probably be more of a let me show you my blush collection type of video rather than a declutter, because I don't know, I feel like even though this is a lot, this is my job, and I see myself using all of these blushes in the future. I'll go over all of them, I'll explain why I'm keeping them, or if I'm getting rid of any, I will of course explain why. I also went ahead and got my organizer out of the bag. It has this extra bigger tray right back here, and so I'm going to just lay it aside, and we will be going through everything and placing it in the organizer, and then at the end I'll show you what everything looks like in the drawer. Even though these might seem like a lot of blushes, I feel like I have a pretty curated blush collection. I'm very particular with blushes. I don't like anything too bright or too dark, so whenever a new blush formula comes out and I buy it to review it, I'm usually very selective with the shades that I get. So let's get started. I think I'm going to start by showing you the blushes that I am very excited about, that I reach for all the time, and then I'll go from there. So these two are Hermes Blushes. I have 2 different shades, and I keep the silly orange boxes in case I need to show you for like a video or something. These right here are the 2 colors that I chose for myself. My favorite one being this one. This is color 23. Rose Blush, and this one I also love is number 45, Rose Ombre. Let me go ahead and show you swatches of them. I really love this peachy toned one. I feel like it looks very flattering on my skin tone. This is number 23, and here's my swatch for number 23 and number 45. Okay, I lowered the light to show you the swatches. This is 23 and 45 right here. And I'm pretty obsessed with the Hermes Blush formula. I love both of the shades that I have, so of course I'm keeping both of these. Okay, so then let's talk about my Pat McGrath blushes, and you can see that the obsession with these is totally real. I have 3 single blushes and 2 cheek palettes right here. I kept one of the original boxes that the blushes came in case I need to show them in videos, but this right here is the packaging of her single blushes. If the light keeps changing, it's because I'm trying to show you things true to color. So upon first release, I got the colors Flirtatious, Nude Venus, and Nymphette. Nymphette being a little bit more glowy than these two, but I kind of find that they all have a bit of a satin finish to them. When the holiday collection came out, I added this trio right here to my collection, and this one has colors Divine Rose, Desert Orchid, and then it also has a highlighter. This one is in the shade Golden Nectar, but because it has 2 blushes and 1 highlighter, and I'm mainly going to look for these palettes for the blushes, I'm going to keep them in this drawer. And then the last addition to my collection was the Bridgerton cheek palette, which this one has Cherish, Nymphette, which I already have in my collection, so it's repeated, and then the highlighter here is Venus Nectar. And here are the swatches of all 6 of the individual blushes that I own from Miss Pat McGrath. Again, we have Flirtatious, Nude Venus, Nymphette, Divine Rose, Desert Orchid, and Cherish. And of course, I plan to keep all of these. So I'm going to keep the single ones up here and then the palettes back here. Okay, let's keep going with some palettes. And this right here might be the one thing from Jaclyn Cosmetics that I absolutely love. I wish I was getting more use out of it, but up until right now I had it in a different drawer. However, I absolutely love these blushes. Arguably, some of them are a little bit too dark and intense for me, but these 4 blushes on the left side of the palette are absolutely incredible. They have amazing formulation, and this is one product from the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics line that I absolutely love and I highly recommend. This right here has incredible quality, and it just has amazing performance. Plus, you get a lot for your money. I really wish Jaclyn did more products like this one. Sometimes I feel like some of the stuff she's launching are not really well thought out, but this right here was special. Anyways, I'm gonna swatch the 4 colors that I love from here and show you that. Just take a look right there at how pretty those blushes are. Well, hello there. How are you? Let's talk about the last palette I have for this drawer, and that is the Patricktap blush palette that was a holiday release. This was limited edition. I'm not sure if it is available anywhere right now, but I will try and look for it and link it down below along with the rest of these blushes for you. And this is what it looks like. It has 3 creams and 3 powders, and I absolutely love how versatile this blush palette is right here, because even though it looks very vibrant and dark, you can also get a very sheer wash of color with these shades that look very flattering. I have a whole video dedicated to this one palette, so if you're interested in swatches, I have much better swatches than what I can give you right now on that video. So I'm going to go ahead and store mine back here. Time to talk about my 2 favorite Charlotte Tilbury blushes. We have Pillow Talk right here that, even though it doesn't look it, I promise you I use this all the time. Here's a swatch of it, and I love how it's like not too vibrant of a shade. It looks very natural on the cheeks. And here is Walk of No Shame by Charlotte, which has a bit more of a red, deeper type of an undertone. You can totally sheer it out if you have a light complexion like mine, but when you swatch it, you can see it has a lot more depth to it, and this looks absolutely beautiful on people from light all the way to dark complexions. It's a very versatile blush and I love it. And so of course both of these are staying in my collection. Okay, so now let's talk about my favorite liquid blushes, and these are of course the Rare Beauty liquid blushes. I have 4 shades total. I have the colors Hope and Courage, Bliss, and Believe. Bliss is the only matte one out of the 4 of them. The other 3 have more of a glowy finish to them. Here's the color Hope and Courage, Believe, and Bliss, which this is the one with the matte finish. These can all be blended out to be a really beautiful wash of color. They blend amazingly, they're super pigmented, they last forever on. I really love these Rare Beauty blushes, and so of course I am keeping all 4 of these. I also have these cream blushes right here from Rare Beauty. I have the color Nearly Apricot, Nearly Mauve, Nearly Berry, Nearly Rose, and Nearly Neutral. I've been told by my comment section that these blushes got mixed reviews, and when things get mixed reviews, I'm usually on the I hate it side of it. However, I love these blushes from Rare Beauty, in particular the lighter, more boring colors, because I find those to be a little bit more flattering on me, and I am going to keep almost all of these, but I will be decluttering one, and that is this one right here. This color is just a little bit too dark for me, and I don't really ever see myself wearing it, so I am going to pass it along to someone in my life with a darker complexion, and I'm sure that they are going to absolutely love it. So the color I'll be passing along to someone else is this one here, Nearly Apricot. And I am going to be keeping the rest of them. These were sent to me in PR, which is why I have all of the colors. Alright, let's talk about some more liquid blushes. I have the KVD Mudcon blush in the color Duality. I have an Ilia Color Haze Multi-Use Pigment in the color Before Today, and this one you can use on your lips or as blush. I absolutely love it as blush, so I have it in this drawer. And then the Natasha Denona Puff Paint in this color, and these is what those look like swatched. I absolutely love all 3 of these for different reasons. I love how glowy the KVD one is. I love the color and pigment of the Ilia one, and then I love everything Natasha Denona, and while this is not the most impressive thing she's ever created, I like to have it in my collection, and I do use it every once in a while. Alright, let's talk about these right here, and these are actually testers of Chanel blushes. I kept the 2 colors that I liked most, number 9 Rose Petal and 02 Rose Bronze. I absolutely love the formula of these Chanel blushes. I am of course keeping both of these, and I'm sorry I don't have it in a fancy packaging, but this was given to me at work when I worked at Nordstrom, and I absolutely love both of them. These are more of a buildable formula, but I love how natural they look on the skin, and the finish of these blushes is like a really nice satin finish. I just really love them both, so I am keeping them. Alright, let's talk about something else that I am for sure decluttering, and that is this right here. This is a Bite blush in the color Daycation. This came out sometime last year when a bunch of blushes were coming out. I think maybe during the spring/summer time. I can't even get any product out of this right now, and it's okay because this blush did me 0 favors. I really did not like the formula. I hated the packaging. Just nothing to be too excited about here, so I am decluttering this one. Next, let's talk about some blush sticks. One that I absolutely love is this one right here from Anastasia. I have mine in the color Peachy Keen, and it is an absolutely lovely color. Here is a big old swatch of it, and for some reason I destroyed this crayon. Then we have Westman Atelier with the color Petal, I'm going to swatch it right here. And from Hourglass, I have the color Devoted. Let's swatch it right down here. Here are the swatches of those, really nice and pigmented. They all blend like a dream, and I absolutely love them all. If I had to choose a favorite blush stick though, I think I would go for the Anastasia one. It might be the color, I don't know, but this color, Peachy Keen, and the formula of the Anastasia blush stick is amazing. Okay, let's keep going. Let's talk about some other cream blushes that I really, really love. My favorite formula of cream blush and favorite color ever, I feel like, is this one right here from Tower 28. I've compared this blush to the color Nude Venus from Pat McGrath, and that one being a powder, this one being a cream. The colors are like spot on. And I absolutely love this tone so much. It's a perfect combination of like peachy, pinky, nudie, mauve. It is undoubtedly one of my all-time favorite blush colors right here. And the formula from Tower 28 is impeccable. The color, by the way, is Magic Hour. I also really love this one from Kjaer Weis. The color of this one is Blossoming. It's a pinky, more cool tone, creamy type of a blush, and it's super, super pretty. I absolutely love this one as well. This one here from Natasha Denona is pretty new. It's a blush and highlighter duo. I'm obsessed with the blush and the highlighter actually on this little duo right here. But let me show you what the blush looks like. Here is a swatch of it right here. Super, super stunning. It has this beautiful satin finish to it, not too shiny, not matte. I love it. And last but not least, this right here from Patricktap is the blush for people who hate blush pretty much. This is in the color She's So LA, and it looks pretty bronzy but a little bit lighter and maybe peachier than an actual bronzer would look. And it is perfect for people who don't love blush on their cheeks but still want a little bit of color. And this is the swatch right here. Take a look. Okay, then I have this one right here from Huda Beauty, the Glowish line. And this one is in the color Healthy Peach. Benefit's California blush, which I absolutely love for the spring and summertime. And this Disney and House of Sillage Chic duo, which has this really beautiful mauve pinky blush right here with a satin finish to it. So here is the Huda one, the California blush from Benefit, and then right next to it, a little bit too close if you ask me, the House of Sillage and Disney swatch. Here are some drugstore blushes I really love. This Putty blush from e.l.f. The color of this one is Tahiti. Milani's cream blush in Cheek Kiss right here. Really nice and glowy. And this bite-sized blush from e.l.f. in the color Lychee right there. Also from the drugstore, I have Milani's Rose d'Oro and Luminoso. Here's Rose d'Oro and Luminoso, which I ended up getting after years and years of hearing about it on the internet. I don't really reach for these Milani ones too often because they're very, very glowy, and I don't feel like they're the most flattering on my skin. However, I am going to keep them because I feel like it's like a necessity for me in case I ever want to compare them to any other Milani blush or drugstore blush or anything else. I feel like these are important for me to have in my collection for some reason. Okay, and then these remaining blushes right here, I feel like I'm also mainly keeping in case I need them for a video, but they're not like my personal favorite. So I'm not going to swatch any more blushes. I'm just going to show you them and put them away, and then I'll do the final reveal of all of the blushes I kept and what they look like in the drawer, finally organized in a way that I can reach for them. So here I have some Oden's Eye blushes from the Alva collection. This one here is my favorite. It's called Apricot Girl. It looks like that Tower 28 blush where it's like a perfect combination of colors. I actually really love this one, so here's a swatch of it. Why not? This one's beautiful. Then I also have the color Ripe Papaya right here and Sweet Peach. LYS Beauty in the color Confident, also one that I do really love, and I don't know why I left it for last. Really like that one as well. It's a lot, so I have to use it very, very carefully, but I do really love it. Merit Beauty in the color Terracotta. MAC Cosmetics in the color Melba. Stila Cream Blush in the color Peony. This is a lovely one as well. I also have this Dior blush in the color 468. I don't know the name, but 468. And this is what it looks like right here. It has sprinkled glitter in the formula, so it's not my favorite, but I am keeping it because I don't have any other Dior blushes. So just, you know, in case I ever need it for a video or to compare it to anything, I'm keeping this one as well. And last but not least, this Milani blush has a bit more of a matte finish to it, so I absolutely love this one as well. Okay, I went ahead and propped everything I'm keeping nice and neatly into the drawer. And so this right here is my entire blush collection. There are some other blushes that I have in like face palettes and things like that, but for the most part, this drawer right here contains all of my blushes as of right now. And because I've been kind of carefully curating my collection for a long time, not overbuying, only buying things that I'm going to review and whatnot, I didn't end up having to get rid of much. I'm only getting rid of these two right here. So yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think, and I would love to know which blush that I own is your absolute favorites. In the next episode, we will tackle the highlighters, and arguably I think I have a bit more of a highlighter problem than I do a blush problem, because I just feel like I have a lot of highlighters and a lot of them look very, very similarly to one another. So I can't wait to go through this drawer and determine what I'm keeping and what I'm getting rid of. Alright, so that was a lot of blush talk, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Let me know which blush formula is your personal favorite, whether you saw it in my collection or not, because maybe there are some blushes out there that I need to try. If you liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please don't leave without subscribing. I love you guys so, so much. Thank you for being here, and I hope to see you back in the next video. Bye!